Good morning. Welcome to Pastor John's Fireside Chat. It's Friday, June 12th. I'd like to share with you some words from John chapter 13, but before I read these words of our Lord Jesus, let me set the context. It's Maundy, Thursday. Jesus knows that in just a matter of hours, he's going to be betrayed by his disciples, he's going to be arrested, he's going to be forced to go through 3 trials. He's going to be led to Calvary's cross after being scourged, and he's going to be crucified. Just prior to these words, he's also taken the time to wash the disciples' feet. And with all that in mind, here's what he says to them. A new command I give you, love one another. As I have loved you, so you must love one another. By this all men will know that you are my disciples, if you love one another. There's an old story that maybe you've heard in the past, but I just read it this morning in one of my devotions, so I wanted to share it with you. It's a story about a man named Bill who was a college student. Bill had long hair. His wardrobe in college was jeans and a t-shirt with holes. He had recently become a believer in Jesus Christ by attending an on-campus Bible study. One Sunday, he decided to attend a church across campus. It was a very conservative, buttoned-up collar type church. Bill went there late and shoeless. And he walked into the church and he walked down the main aisle looking for a place to sit, and he kept on getting further and further towards the front because there were no seats. And so eventually, Bill, with his jeans and his holy t-shirt and bare feet, just sat down in the aisle to worship. From the back of the church, there was this clunk, clunk, clunk. And a silver-haired elder in a 3-piece suit walking with a cane was making his way towards the front of the church to address Bill's situation. The worshipers didn't know what to expect. How could an 80-plus-year-old man understand a college student? All their eyes were focused as the elder went closer and closer, expecting some type of drama. And the minister actually didn't even begin his sermon because he wanted to wait until the elder did what needed to be done. And as the elderly man got to Bill, he dropped his cane and with great difficulty lowered himself on the floor and sat next to Bill. The preacher said, "What I'm about to preach you will probably never remember. What you have just seen, you will probably never forget." Now, why do I share that story with you? Because that's exactly what Jesus does for us. He sees us and he doesn't condemn us. He doesn't chastise us. He comes and he sits with us. He sits with us to love us. And then he says to us who have been loved by Jesus, to the extent that he laid down his life for us, he says, now that I've loved you, go and share my love with others. In fact, that is the distinguishing characteristic according to Jesus. By this, all people will know that you are my disciples, you are my followers, if you love one another. My challenge to you from God himself is that we not only hear Jesus' words, but we allow Jesus' words to fill our lives, to flow through our lives, so that even as we receive the love of Jesus, we will be the vehicles by which the love of Jesus will flow into the lives of others. Have a great day in our Lord Jesus.